But everything, how much whole Tantra, how much it works to achieve enlightenment cookies, or it become a cause of samsara or cause of low rhythm, practicing Tantra, as I mentioned before. So, institute achieving enlightenment cookies, then it become the practicing Tantra without the root of the path to enlightenment, without Guru devotion, or that part not knowing, not doing well, and then you become so distant to even you're practicing Tantra, but you become so distant. You make yourself so far from enlightenment. Instead of making work close, but you practice Tantra, but then you are making, because especially you don't know, or you never pay attention to the path to enlightenment, good devotion, so you make yourself very far from enlightenment, even though you are practicing the words of Tantra. So that I have received the Lama Chenmo, Lama Tsongkhapa said 9 attitude. Lama Chenmo, yes, I mean it many times. And the Kachen, Gyaltshen, the Lojong Chenmo, the great teaching of thought transmission. So I'm going to the room of that. The other one we translated into English, recite the Lama Chava verses. That is by Tsogdrug Rangdrol, great Lama, Tsogdrug Rangdrol, but is he taught Lamrim and incredible, unbelievable teachings. Non-partial, non-sectarian, so I received the rung of that. So I do the rung of that, but go through the one talked around the verses. But that's very important to pay attention to that, and not just hang up on the initiation, not just hang up the mind to initiation, or you have to really think, look at it. You have to rule the path to enlightenment thing, which that's really where you have to pay attention, most attention. So everything depends on that, whether you make your Tantra quick path to enlightenment or the more distant from enlightenment, depends on that. So the rule path to enlightenment. So first I do rungo. It's mentioned from Dongpo Sutra. So if you want to know from which sutra, from Buddha said, which sutra, Dongpo the sutra of the trunk, which is decoration. That's my own translation. Gopa. Perhaps they were translated the sutra of ornamented trunk. So if you want to know from which text, Kanjur, from Buddha, the Dongpo Sutra, them come from that. It's not just Lama Tsongkhapa Meditative or the great, the Kachen just meditative, not like that. The Tsogdrug Rangdrol just meditative, not like that. So I go, this is the alternation of the Lojong Chenmo, so I just read that it's what I've written here, to find 야 선배 군에 땡거 동복급이 또들람 리지면 상황을 쉬고 달 대한진이 삼바 군안에 벌상왔다 버스니 때문에 자와 간제제랑시 용도입니다. 라메 두랑 두네 작업이 태양랑게 로당은 믿으나 라메 같이서 인양 레스포 들어와라 레스포 동안라 질주 가면 되다 버스입니다. 되다 버스입니다. 토만의 랑게 라마 땐저 땐중미 레바 땅의 라마 수마마도 자tum도 지당로 태웠다고 수중으로 믿음 가대 땐치지 소라 터짐이 동신 되게 저거 소지 온도 오늘 되게 저거 소지 온기 대바 신도 줄미도 와시 실라체 사다와 스미 담바니 라메 자와 지중 강대식이 그르장 정함에 들어가와인 코리게 리다와 스미 담바니 라메 자와 뒤에 접니다 셈을 동하지 중이야 뒤에 스미 미제와 땡가와인 디딩기 된다와 스미 담바 니 상해이 레칸데식 두고는 주게 중앙 마음에와 대교당 지신 답을 심지 라면 심지 라면 지난주에 주가봐 제 반대로 안 되는 tun진 점심 반대로 안 되는 tun진 점심 라면 년년 제가 봐 자와 관계 자와 관계 순양 두번 떠라 라메 중세 가져낭나 띵네 민가 띵네 미서가 제반이 신이 띵띵이네 막거인 찾았다 생기 때문에 나자들은 재매봐 랑래 멤버스네 차 어제 나자들은 재매봐 랑라마래 멤버스네 차상에 강라양 쪼에 생기 주거든 언제래 기다고 있습니다. 라면이랑 까는데다 차베서 진대시 낭중량 들어 좋아하면 자진 라마레 라마레 제대 라마레 봐 라마 유신 받진 라마레 제대 민도월 라마랑라 땡징 되거든 주다와 신기 때문에 라메 차와 망보 판도 순원소 라메조아시 거임 태바다와 신기 때문에 라메 차와 신의 차가와 양 랑기 있어 태바 군이 주거든 태바다와 신기 때문에 라메 차와 신의 차가와 양 랑기 태바 군이 주거든 전에 심구 신의 제바 랑기 숨바디 대라 차샤네 신의 텐션 사스 심구 신의 텐션 자와랑기 숨바 자와랑이 숨바 대라 랑기 있으네 랑기 심바 to follow what Buddha said, but that's written. What you said, you are sorry. There's some gathering somebody attaching it. The name of Shibi, when I am Solana, Mangalana, Yimba, other much more Tetamayimba, Rangish on the Lama. Lama Chile Missivor. Lama Chile Missivor. Rank have a inse. No content in a mirror. Gesipote, Nime Tuti. Kirum Pacher Lama Tumna, T. Chorti. 인민들이 결혼 받지를 라마스는 이제 저거지 된다를 치료하나요? 라마의 인직 괜히직 맞아 괜히직 맞아 그 단다 가야서 단다카네 라마 상제 세준 될 라마 장을 개보다 라마 전도 라마 장을 개보다 장마다 중마다 버거와 럼바양 망자 아저지가 머리 so some couldn't figure out exactly. Lamale inchik kinji kinji machago amshim tandakane lama sangye seshin tenla lama tenla Lama Rangshin, maybe I mistake miss our word. So even you say Buddha, even you talk about that, but in the meaning, but in the reality, you think you are better, you think you are more expert than Guru. You say in the mouth, Guru is Buddha, but in reality, in your heart, you are expert in Dharma. Or in other, you are more expert than Lama. You are more clever than Lama. You are more Chenmo the Chungbu. You are more clever than Lama. You are smart. Oh, that's right. You're more smart than Lama. Pugawa. Like you are more smart to success. Pugawa, Lumba Amount, you're better for success than Lama. Oh yeah. If you think that well, if you think that well, if you examine that well, leave aside, look at the Guru Buddha. Tadashivdana Lama Sangita Pasho, Randa Kawanyam something, so if you are thinking like that, or then if you yourself examine, then leave aside that the Guru is Buddha. But the Guru is even not equal with you see, because you thought you are better than Guru. So not leave aside to look at the Guru Buddha, but Guru is equal to yourself. Even that you don't have it. Because you always thought better. You're better than Guru, you see. So so Guru is equal to oneself. Even that you don't have it. You don't have that even that recognition. Chola Bodhanam Jike. Lama Adisha, Tibetan people are very loudly requesting Lama Adisha, please keep teaching. Adisha Nango Shiva, please keep teaching very loudly. The Lama Adisha answered, hey. He said, hey. In the Greece keep teaching that's he laughed, hey, then cut him. It sounds a nice word. To the Sangutudi. Yeah, to the Sangutudi, the people don't know exactly what the foreign guru, you see, doesn't know exactly. So, Lama told Domtamba translated him. Then Domtamba said, Domtamba said, Lama Adesha has in Tibet, many Tibetan, many Tibetan who does meditation. Lama Adesha, many disciples of Tibetan doing meditation, but having special quality means realization experience. But having special quality don't have. That's what Lama Deshe said. John Tamba said. What Lama Deshe said, and John Tamba repeated that. So it means India. Yes, India. In India having special realization. Part enlightenment. But in Tibet, there are many meditators, but doesn't have special quality. So that's the oral transmission from Kachen Gyaltshen. I don't have. I didn't bring the Lama Chaba. Chikasa. Lama Chaba, Tsogdrug Rangdrol's the Kasai, or non-edited Guru version, the Tibetan. I didn't bring the Lama Chaba. Anybody's Tibetan? The Tibetan. Huh? I think non-edited in the Lama Chapa, we put in that. The others didn't expand the Lama part, but I just put that because the verses. Lama Tsongkhapa, there's not verses, so Tsogdrug Rangdrol put verses, so I put there. That and then how to practice pure Dharma. This bring up Bodhicitta Buddhas is a food service about practice Dharma. So that is also Tsogdrug Rangdrol. Verses by Tsogdrug Rangdrol. Also all that. So it meant in the Lama Chapa about the Guru, that one should be read all the time. But the others, they taught then before the Tonglen practice, and then they ended the the end of the illustrated body, collecting merits with the illustrated body. So, my founder, Guru Buddha, so that's how Buddha, practice 6 parameters, Bodhisattva time, or how to hear, cherish or took care of Shantideva. I mean, so that is one, and then another one, Zaya Pama. It starts with Zaya Pama, different Bodhisattva life story. Buddha. So then you follow through that to see to practice what the Buddha did practice. So that one, and then other ones, as his own said, it was the thought transformation before Tsogdrug practice. So, so what I mean is that the Guru, that one, whenever you have time, that's always to do that, but it's very important to remind. So the other ones, and then not necessary to read everything, but you can choose. So that. So Lojong, so one time in the addresses, I thought translation. One time the Dak Tomba, and then one time the Zawe Pumos, going through the Buddha's past, practice, say by from Buddha. So the what I did, but Kapan Unjala, he leads the Guru overseer, but then he leads also the Buddha, Chenmo Buddha story, how the ten enormous jewel, how to do Dharma practice, pure Dharma practice. So he does also that. This, when I'm there, in the Amitabha, so anyway. So that, and then before Tonglin, he does maybe 8 verses, or more. Maybe more addresses. The two others, the following the footsteps of Buddha. So there's more addresses, or the maybe Takitambas and so on. So maybe also to the chanting. So I think so that. So anyway. So then I'm going to the non-institute just from here. Okay, maybe it's that's here. It's the same thing, yeah. The first one is non-institute Guru devotion. With Zangmata was simply Tempani, from the Guru who is taught to, very as a Zangba, very good as a son. You can put son, you can put daughter, what. So very good. So the meaning is whatever action you do, you don't let go your self-chasing thought. Self-chasing thought. You do according to what the Lamas. You do according to what the Lama want. Lama's holy mind. You do according to what Lama holy mind. Your activities, you see, activities in the life. You do according to you go according to the Holy Guru's the holy mind. Whatever what you like. Go to according to not what you want to do, not according to what you like, what your subject mind like. Not that. According to what you see, your guide who brings you to enlightenment, brings you oceans of samsara, brings you. So you see, you do according to his holy mind, who guide you to enlightenment. free from oceans or something like that. No? I don't know that's it, but due to according to the Guru's holy mind, so that Bhajangmata was sent. I don't know the English translation. So that's the first one. So there's a revision which lately in India, Kabdaski, then once he saw this in his own instrument, he offered this one, but Sangwata was simply to follow the Guru. So do everything, do activities according to his own, not according to what. So, yeah, according to his own. So that's he offered from Nanda. First one he offered, he told his own, this is what he will do. Everybody told me that. And that is, can you imagine, that is amazing. If you know, that's really totally you sacrifice yourself, saying totally you give yourself to the Guru. See, you understand? Rang Lodram Tuna, Lame Ka, Cheda Yang Respol, Tonra, Chela Jungamis, Kachen is Gyaltshen saying, what the Guru tells you, if it doesn't fit to your mind, doesn't matter whatever the Guru's advice is, you give up, Then people who do that, no way to receive blessing of the Guru. You understand? Oh, so you have to understand. No way to receive blessings of the Guru. You understand? Why important to receive blessings of the Guru? Why is it so important? Why? Oh, without receiving blessings of the Guru, no way to achieve the whole Lambrim, graduate path of the lower bring, graduate path of the lower bring, no way, no capable bring, you see, no way to actualize the graduate path of the middle capable bring, no way the graduate path of the high capable bring, Chenmo, no way to actualize the graduate path of the high capable, no way. So the Lambrin, then particularly the Tantra, no way. So you understand? You have to know this well. So you think nothing important. I just prepare what it says in text. The meditation or the recitement or visualization or whatever. So, just do that, doesn't matter, you don't regard the importance of the Guru. There's nothing, kind of, I'm the more expert, I'm much more learned than the Guru, I know so much, all that. Then the Guru become a kind of ordinary, very small thing. So anyway, so there's nothing. In the whole life, you get many things, so many retreats, so many things, but nothing happens to your mind. Mind is always empty. Mind is always empty, like empty container. No food, nothing inside. So nothing happening. The worse and worse. Instead of getting better and better, worse and worse. More superstition, more anger, more attachment, more everything. Even though you have so much intellectual understanding, you can say so, you can talk so much, Tantra, So things like that. You see, not receiving blessings of Guru in our heart at all. So blessings of Guru have to accompany devotion to the Guru. Without a person, there is unrestricted blessing in your heart. So like that. So anyway, so I might take much time, so I think I might just keep short. Then the second, Bodhicitta was simply that money, following the Guru, relying on the Guru, with the mind like Vajra. Tamane rangi lama tenru min, lewa tane lama swamato. So, from very beginning, whether you can follow this person as a guru or not, you must examine well. Then you regard guru. You don't do like dog finding food in the street. Chidang Law, Law, I think it must be the part of the body, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Law may be meat, I think the part of the body. What? Lung. You know, when the dog when the dog sees lung, you know, the image run and eat. It doesn't check what is worthwhile or what is cause harm. No, doesn't check. As soon as you see the food, you run and just eat it as quick as possible. So you shouldn't do like that, Guru. To anybody, you know, to anybody, then you follow Guru. Anybody who is Dharma, you know, anybody who is Dharma, anybody who is good in talk, who is clever, or who is good in talk, blah 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 blah. What? Live tongue. So. Not only that, examine well, then follow Guru. So don't do like a dog and what? Lung. Meat to anyone, then anybody, then you follow not like that. Since you rely on the Guru, since you decide to rely on the Guru, that Guru, then it says, even cause life danger, you don't give up the Guru. You understand? So here, since you devote that as Guru, then even it cause danger to your life, don't give up. You understand? It may sound a very easy thing. If you don't like, if it doesn't fit your subsession thought, you can give up the Guru. It sounds like so easy thing to do. But this is negative karma. It's not easy to do. Then if you do that, that's the heaviest negative karma in this life. Among the negative karmas, that's the heaviest one. Give up Guru after maybe the connection. Or the heaviest negative karma, then they create cause, or then to be reborn in the but hell, then eons, that, and then even you're born human being, you never meet Guru. You don't meet Guru for eons, even you're born human being. So then always the wrong path, always the wrong path. Even you are explained, do this the correct path, you want to believe. You make it angry. You believe your own path. wrong path. All like that. So even so like that. So destroy your life. Destroy your life, not on this one. Destroy your life. You know, your life, hundreds, thousands, millions of life, even like that. You harm to yourself. No realization. You don't meet Dharma. So much suffering. And then even, I don't remember the great so much things. Even you try to practice Tantra by not sleeping, by not meeting anybody, even animals in the cave, and then you practice. Then that's like practicing the cause of the hell. In reality, because that karma is the habit. So even you create some virtuous action, but the other one, the karma, is so heavy. So then even you practice of Tantra like that with matcha, sort of a bit harsh, so the morality was, but however it's like so heavy, it's like all the time creating cause of hell. So there's a word, but I don't remember it. All like that. So you have to understand. You have to be very careful. You have to understand like that. Kade ten chinja sorry for them mitanshi. Divet also the under Temashin Jimmy. So due to Divet also Jim. Divet also negative friend as evil friend. Friend who misleads you, who does it all negative, then mislead you, and then the guru, you see, opposite to the guru. So you go enter the evil friend, somebody who speaks well, or somebody who shows loving you. Oh, he's so good. Then you go and you go listen. You listen to him. Then you see. Then your devotion to your guru is changed. Then that causes to lose the devotion to your guru. So not like that. So that evil friends, they cannot overpower, they cannot overpower you or influence you. That your devotion never change. Your guru never change. Shiva like that. So it's like this Gautama Lamas. There are some Gautama Lamas who very little, whom they follow guru is very little. Only very few, 2, 3, only few gurus. Then there's a Gautama Geshe, on who, wherever there's a Lama giving teaching, somebody giving teaching to people, then always he go there, listen teaching. Then he has many gurus. So like that. So now that who has very few gurus, Gautama Geshe, that one is, you see, because you cannot devote to everyone, look at Buddha, devote everyone, we can't do that. So then you have, so therefore you be more careful, less nikshama. So you have only a few guru, so whom you can devote. You see, the Buddha. So, yeah, like that, you see. So then there's another Gautama Geshe, whoever teaches Dharma, they can look at the Buddha. They can look at all that with the Buddha, you see, who is very easy to have pure mind towards many of the teachers as Buddha to teach him. So then you go wherever there's somebody giving teaching, then you go there's Dharma, so regard Guru, Buddha. So somebody who can easily look at with pure mind, able to look at that Buddha, so all like that, you see, then there's less nikrama, the less heavy nikrama, with Guru, you see, all like that. Then some of that's more difficult, can't do that to everyone. So then it's less. Sorry, you devote the Guru number less, so that you have become more careful to not create so much heavy nikrama in that way. So like that. So like that depends on your mind. Then Sata was Simji Tamani. Relying on the Guru, like the earth. So any action of the Guru, any walk of the Guru, great or small, whatever like Guru tells you, Guru gives you, then you see, without abstinence from your side, oh, this is too much for me, oh, this I can't do, this is too much, it's so bad, oh, so heavy, oh, the Guru doesn't have compassion to me, oh, so, so anyway, Jong'an Maba, Drugaba is without an abstinence from your side. You must do it. You must do it without an abstinence. Jong'an Maba Drugaba. Because you see, without an abstinence. So, every single word you are able to achieve. Every single word you are able to do. Even close to enlightenment. Every single, the vows, so every single vow you approve, every single retreat or some number of mantras, so what each mantra you recite, so get done for the Guru's wishes, advice, so you become close to enlightenment. So, any advice, any work the Guru asks you to do, then building, like Marpa told Milarepa to build a tower 3 times, and then build it and it can break down 3 times. So anyway, each stone bring up, build each stone, you take it out, so you become close to enlightenment each time. So everything is unbelievable become purification and collecting merits for quick enlightenment. So anyway, even making food, so you are making tea or you are making food, whatever. So every activity as it gets done, you become close to enlightenment. Unbelievable heavy negative karma is purified, close from beginning to birth, and close to enlightenment with every activity. So like that, unbelievable, most unbelievable. Yeah, because any activity in the with body, speech, mind. So with each, as each one done, as each get done, you become closer to enlightenment. In the purified, so much heavy negative karma collected from beginning to birth. So much get purified each time. Amazing, so most meaningful life. So, so like that. Well, I have to repeat this again. Some Japanese that said, 가와통도 바로 침비수 고다 강라도 와통에서 라멜란데 기제지라디 so for 1,000 eons, parachim so making charity your hands, legs, and then the merit after charity, even the merit you give away for sentient being. So all that what you collect 1,000 eons, but when you fulfill Guru's wishes, advice, so when you follow Guru's advice, wishes, you see, that time, then all that which 1,000 eons you may change your limbs, your legs, hands, or something, and even the merit you dedicate yourself. Oh, that much you see, you collect merit for 1,000 eons. Then when you follow Guru's advice, wishes, that time in 1 second. All that you collect in 1 second, that time. So Japanese said, all that. So that's how. Very quick. So that's how when you follow that when you follow with the body, speech, mind, when you follow do the service to Guru, advice, Guru's wishes. You see, what Guru asks you to do. You have to realize all that which has 1,000 eons, all that measure here, now in 1 second you collect. So now you understand how quick for you to achieve enlightenment, how quick for you to free the sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, which they have been suffering from beginning to their birth. And now you can quickly enlighten them. You understand? Not only you achieving enlightenment, no. The whole point is all sentient beings. Why you need to achieve enlightenment quickly? No, because you don't want to suffer in samsara. No. Number of sentient beings, freedom from ocean, samsara, bring to enlightenment as quick as possible. That's the main aim. Not that I don't like this place, I don't like it, I want to go to a better place, I want to achieve enlightenment. No. So now you understand. What about the Guru asks, big work, or small work, ask you to do, responsibility come to yourself, Guru. responsible comes on, burden comes on yourself, responsibility comes on, then without upsetness, any upsetness from your side, then you must do. Oh, now you understand the point. Why you don't remember what is it that without upsetness, how you make yourself no upsetness, enjoy, most enjoyable. You see, now you understand how to do that. You have to know. The next one, Koyu Rita was Singi Tamani. Number 4. Koyu Rita was Singi Tamani. Like that, surrounding the heavy mountain, big mountain. Like that, then run Guru. So that is this. Lama Chao when you do the walk for Guru, similar to whatever suffering the body and the mind happen to you, whatever suffering to the body and mind happen to you, without upsetness from your side, they follow the Guru. So it contains the reason what I explained before, just before. That is. So why? No upsetness from your side. Why? Why every second, every second you follow the Guru's wishes and the Guru's advice? You see, 1,000 years marriage you collected, you see. Without following Guru's advice, Guru's 1,000 years marriage collected, like that, you see, even making charity, your body, which is regarded most precious, so precious, the numberless sentence beings, numberless sentence means nothing. But my body is so precious, my body is, so that giving your head and even legs, hands, giving charity to others. So it's so precious, you see, unbelievable precious giving others. So even the merits is giving so for 1,000 years, but you see, so in 1 second, following Guru's advice, which is 1 second, you collect that much merit in 1 second. So because that, so there is no upsetness from your side. No upset, only most enjoyable your life. No upsetness from your side. Is how much suffering, difficulty you have brought to the mind. So whatever suffering, bottom and difficulty you have, by thinking that, by knowing the benefits, or then without upsetness, for the rely on Guru, for the Guru, see, advise, the wishes and obtain. Then follow the Guru like a slave in the world, reading 10. So, whatever bad or good karma, whatever bad or good action you need to do, whatever bad and good action you need to do, whatever bad, good action you have to do, but without any tiredness. Oh, this is too difficult. This is, no interest. So thinking is so difficult without that thought. You see, thinking is so difficult, so boring, or so without that. Without thinking, without thinking, so tiring. So without the thought, take good with devotion. Take good and take good and Jishin Tabe. Take good and Jishin Tabe Senji, Lame Tudan Tuni, Dugavalache. Tandarana Tunjian Zomsing, Lame Yin Jagab, Chawakanji, Sunyang, Drola, Lame Junse, Kajanana, Tine Mijawa, Chavani, Shintensi Inamakoi. So without thinking tiring or boring or anything, with the devotion respect to one must do that. Or with the understanding, with understand fear, do according to the Guru's wishes. Do with understand fear the benefits, you see. Do according to the Guru's holy mind. According to the Guru's holy mind, you should do that. Then Kachen Gyaltshen says, at the present, us, things gathered, things comfortable, no? Things, conditions gathered, comfortable. And the Guru smiles to you, Guru kind of showing you good, Lama Tunyin Jacob. Then, whatever the Guru says, then you are happy to do. So you have, since you have all the conditions, comfort, and then Lama is happy with you, and then whatever the Guru tells you, you do this, then happy to do during that time. Happy to do. You are happy to do that. But if the Guru gives little scold, if the Guru gives you a scold or show unhappy or scold you, then from bottom of your heart, as so unhappy, from bottom of your heart, so unhappy. Even the Guru show liberty wrathful face, scold you. Then from bottom of your heart, then unhappiness. Unhappiness, and you don't want to do what Guru says, and then unhappy. Then that, Kachen Gyaltshen says, that is due to not knowing the vital points, practice of following Guru, not really knowing the vital point of devoting the Guru, it says. So, not like that. When the Guru smiles to you, give present, then you do whatever Guru says. But once the Guru show face, wrathful, or scold you or something, then you're so upset from. Then you don't want to see the Guru. You don't listen to the Guru. Not you see, so that time, At that time, I think it's really good. You know, as Pavanga de Jingma said, in the first stanza of the Fallen Guru from far, you know. So, Kasuri, yeah, what was the first word? I had to difficult to remember the first word. That was the first word. Sanju Kunji Sanju Kunji Yeshe. Sanju Kunji Yeshe. Transcendental wisdom of all the Buddha. Sanju Kunji Yeshe, the Jinchuku Rajing. It's a one test in the great bliss, Dharmakaya. Transcendental wisdom of all the Buddha is one test. Is one test with the Dharmakaya, the great bliss, and that is the Lama. That is the Khan Guru. Oh, you have to recognize. Guru. You see, when you think, so, but the main thing, the way to think, the way to recognize, that is what Pavanga said, they call the Guru from far. First verse. If you don't know that, then you can't, it's difficult to use any of this practice, you see. Then always you find difficulties, blockage. You're unable to achieve the Guru's advice, which is, so because seeing the Guru's Buddha is not there. So there's always, so then your life full of, the obstacles, episode obstacles for realization, to benefit yourself, to benefit the numberless sentiments. So that's Sanju Kunji Yeshe, that's Chuku Rejing. Tinyi Tinji Lama, that is the country. That alone, Tinyi, that alone is the country of the Guru. Tinyi Tinji Lama. Kunji Rangshin Tatu. That's the ultimate nature of all the Buddha. Understand? That ultimate nature of all the Buddha. Lama Trichikola, to the Guru Dhammakaya, to that Guru Dhammakaya, so I make request from the heart. Digipato damages, Digipato damages. In all the life, this life, so with all the life, then this life, next lives, next life, not one, next lives, until you achieve enlightenment. And in states, all the time, Dharma just without separation, please guide me. Dharma, just without separation, Dharma, just Sungshu. Just means, so by looking at the Guru, so just means, please bring me on the same attainment you have, the enlightenment, bring me there. God means there, so God means just meaning is that. So that means every second you are close to God. Do you understand? You see. Then, by looking at the Buddha, there are numberless Buddhas. By looking at that, Buddha means everyone. Your own deity, everyone. So looking, then to purify, what blocks you to achieve enlightenment is by the obscuration negative karma collected from past life. So the numberless Buddhas in this in the Guru aspect, Guru. So to purify my negative karma obscuration collected from beginners birth, to purify quickly. So for that, the showing the scolding and the showing the restful aspect. Scolding, showing the restful aspect. Okay. Showing aspect, being displeased. Showing aspect, being displeased, or however you say, scolding, the restful aspect for that. To quickly free me from objects of suffering, to bring to enlightenment. So to purify all the obstacles in the karma collected from beginning, to purify that. So first thing that. First thing, on the best Buddha. Then think that. So similar, see, what great Kaju Lama, I forgot his name. Zhangyi Heruka, that was, but yeah, I forgot that. Great Kaju Lama. Lama beats, then the initiation. If the Lama Guru beats you, it's the initiation. Ongoing. If the Guru is called to you, then the wrathful mantra, purifying, wrathful mantra, pacifying your obstacles. You have obstacles to pacify obstacles. Kajen Tabatai. Participant cells. So if there's need obstacles to be pacified, then yes, that will pacify obstacles. It's Guru scolding. Guru beat is initiating. Then if you need to receive blessing, that will cause you to receive blessing. So that's great yogis. Great yoga Tangbajari, his experience. Or then like that you have to think positive. And think so kind, I think unbelievable kind, you see, to free you from ocean something to bring enlightenment. So then this, Kasure, very pleased, very happy, giving present, or scolding, showing the aspect of displeased, or Kasure, beating or scolding. So one thing else, you see. So unbelievable kind. Scarce of kindness. I like that, scarce of kindness. So then they say, then only develop, any kind of impure aspect, or the scolding, displeased, whatever, only makes you to develop your devotion, not lose devotion. No, people don't know, they lose devotion. But here, because you think this, you know how to think. So you say, well, Buddha, the old Buddha, and then you say, you think of the benefits of this to you, to bring the enlightenment. So, sometimes, so much devotion developed. Instead of losing, develop. You understand? Oh, like that, you see? Now the next one, number 6. Number 6. Line guru, like sweeper, cleaning, sweeper. Then ngajata lamsan maber. You hold yourself Lord and Guru without pride, without arrogance, without pride, without arrogance. Look at yourself Lord and Guru. Any activities, bad or good, whatever the Guru tells you, just do it, just happily do it. Any good bad action, anything good looking, bad looking, whatever tells you, you do it. From your side, you do it happily. Understand all that benefit, what I explained to you. Do it happily. So anyway, I will explain to you, could be so you understand from that how to make us so happy to follow, you see. And then run guru like dog. If the guru beat you, scold you, whatever happens, never get angry back. You don't go away from the guru. You give us guru and go away. Not that. You like the dog, that master who gives food is beat and whatever. Dog stays there all the time. Dog doesn't run away. Stays there all the time, humbly, you see. So like that. So like that. Then you say, you don't run away without getting angry. So without angry, with the devoted, with the continual devoted, happy mind is saying. Also, so that depends on how to follow the good devotion. As I explained, you have to know that. Benefits, you see. So next one. Chudawa simchi tembani, run guru like boat. Guru's activities, so many Guru's activities, then you go away, come back, go away, come back. So to do all that, you have no upsetness. No upsetness for that. Go and come back, so much activities to do with Guru. So you have no upsetness to that. So that's all. So that means by seeing the benefits of the Guru's advice. So you understand. Then next one, that was ninth one. That was singing, like the rope. You follow the Guru like rope. Lama Shantideva young, so difficult work to do with the Guru. Extremely difficult work to do with the Guru. Then you see, you carry that difficult work, you carry the responsibility. Tabakunan rang Lama Shantideva young, rangi tabakunan dothang. So you carry the difficult work. You then try to achieve. So, as I explained before, what benefits you see that you can understand from that. Why you should to carry the responsibility. You understand all the things before, all the benefits, unbelievable benefits. I mean, every single thing that is done, for the Guru, fulfill wishes of Guru advice, that brings you enlightenment, kuka, frees from ocean samsara, kuka. So then, that's unbelievable. Non-attitude. So what the Buddha said, by knowing the importance of these, then this is the highest advice. Without that, then letting go yourself under self-chasing thought. Never thinking the Guru's advice, never caring, never thinking Guru's advice, thinking yourself better, learn it. Then you do whatever you're thinking. They can't realize this. So as I told you, Katamba Geshe Potawa said, such at this designated time, the learned who feel pride, I'm learned. So many of those, perhaps many of those, then you see, you are better than Guru. Then you think that's enough. So then Kadamba Geshe Potawa says, how these such people can receive blessings of Guru? So it says, no way. So as I said before, so none is done. Karsang. Dinner time? What? 40 minutes. Okay. Then 40 minutes for hell. Yes, but it's so important without knowing these things. Then just hang out with Tantra, then you make numberless mistakes. Biggest mistakes without knowing that. And then you're totally lost. So then they say, oh. By the ancient great holy beings said that you have much devotion to looking at Buddha, you see, like that. So you think that it has purpose, but looking at it on the basis, you see, that is Buddha, for sure. That's the first thing. So there's reason for doing this, reason for telling this. So this has purpose. This has purpose to benefit me, to benefit sentiments. What Guru tells. Then you easily follow to that. You easily do that. What the Guru asks you for them. So they mention they happily. So you easily do that. That's one way. The other way is when the Guru asks you to do some non-dharma things. Non-dharma things means something which you can't, for you, non-dharma, for you, which you cannot transform dharma. Something for you which can't transform dharma. Something that difficult to do, then difficult to do what that. Then you see, it is said in the Vinaya teachings, 50 verses of good devotion or Vinaya teachings. The word lung, or it is said that then you can stop. You can stop for what Guru asks you to do, or you can stop. If Guru tells something, non-dharma thing, something, then you can stop. But the way to stop is like this. It's not that you pride, wow, this Guru made mistakes, what you do, you stop. No, never like that. Never like that. The Guru does not dharma, I know dharma. So, not like that. Not in that way. Just stop. Even non-dharma mentioned can stop. So the way to do that is like then you see, without much words to say, first of all, the mind, you see, your mind, looking the Guru Buddha is there. It's the basic things there. Then you see, then you see, then think, sorry. Then with that mind, without losing faith, constantly Buddha, then you see, humbly, respectfully, without losing the faith, do it humbly, respectfully, then explain how you can, that you cannot do this. Humbly, respectfully explain that you can't do this. You try to get permission. You try to get permission from the Guru. Humbly, respectfully explaining how you cannot do this. So without losing the faith, with the same time with faith is looking to Buddha. So that's one way. That's one way to do. It is mentioned that one can stop. But where to stop? How to do that? It's like this. It's like this. So it's mentioned. The ancient, the great yogis or the holy beings advise like that. So, you see, but you see, you have to understand, that I was fasting in the long time ago, not eating in the afternoon, fasting. You see, and I want to do that, but Lama was pushing me to eat in the afternoon. He was concerned my health, so I wrote to His Holiness Lama's root guru, my root guru, Gyaltshen, about eating in the afternoon. So His Holiness answered back. His Holiness answered back. He said, these things, these things, you have to look at, you have to analyze. Bigger mistake. Whether there's whether there's more what to be stopped. Is it greater or should be taken as which you have to analyze? So Rinpoche said it's better to follow what the Lama said, to eat the food in the afternoon. There's a great benefit. So we follow the Guru's advice, there are more benefits. There is more benefits. As I explained before, some ways cook to achieving enlightenment, some great benefits, you see. Even though there is a Vinaya rule, even though there is a Vinaya practice rule, but what the Lama said to eat in the room, so His own which said there's a great benefit by following what Guru said in this case. So do it. No, like that. So you have to judge. You have to judge the action. What is more important? What to be stopped or what is do? You have to judge, and then you do it. So anyway, so like killing human being or and there's a monk and there's a kind of so 200 calls or some big things. Then but something you can't, something that you can't become Dharma, your own capacity. So then those who want to get permission, big ones, and then you get permission from Guru, humbly, not arrogant, oh, I'm the better, not that. Humbly, without losing faith, with faith Buddha is better, then humbly get permission. Oh, that's virtuous, that. But I think if you don't know the practice of Virtuous, then it's very, oh, the Guru is nothing, oh, that, then you create showers of heavy showers, rain showers, I mean, wow, the life becomes so difficult. Oh, then how much you learn Dharma, no realization, even many words, no experience in mind gets worse, more dry. Even some experience of compassion or thought impairment or something, then less dry, mind becomes dry, like desert, dry through. So like this can happen, yeah. So not happy life. So like that, you see. So Deputy Chenmo answered, there's great benefit to follow our Lama says. Oh, you have to understand. Oh, like that. I'll just give me one example. Yeah, okay. The first word, but this is from Bodhicharyavatara, but I will note here, but it's not here. So I didn't remember difficult to remember the first word. So just like, anyway, I just tell English, just like blind person found Heruka Rangdrol in the garbage, blind person, like the blind person finding Heruka Rangdrol in the garbage. Then for this time, that means rare to generate Bodhicitta in life. But so rare, so difficult, so rare for humans. But this life generates Bodhicitta. So it's like blind person cannot see, but found Heruka Rangdrol in the garbage. Means incredible opportunity. Blind can see, but found Heruka Rangdrol in the garbage. It's like impossible thing happened. So Bodhicitta for eons, no way to even to hear name Bodhicitta, but this time able to generate Bodhicitta. Wow. Right. Then Bodhicitta 좀 제비 뜻이잖아요, 디노. So which destroys the Bodhicitta, the death of the Zopa or transmigratory beings, sentient beings. Transmigratory beings means under the control of delusion karma. No free, totally into the control of this karma. Then you going through death, rebirth, going through 6 realms, suffering, most unbelievable suffering, 6 realms, going through this, under the control of delusion karma. So, for example, one time I was going to Bodhicitta from Melgant, I don't know, from somewhere. So to Bodhicitta. So the monkeys in the road, as I was walking up, then taught monkey drawer, monkeys, no, totally under the control, delusion, wrong concept, then the karma, negative karma. So totally under control. So they have no freedom at all, totally under control, negative karma. Totally. So whatever happened is equal to that. So all that suffering, then negative karma, you see. So I just thought, I was going up, see. That's same, human beings, surviving, unsurviving, intermediate, all same. So totally, you see, overwhelmed by the delusion, karma, follow the no freedom at all themselves, at all. So, some just even by the suffering. Which destroys the death of the transmigratory beings. The best nectar, the best nectar is this Bodhicitta. So what Yeshe often says, dying with the Bodhicitta is the best death. You have to keep in your mind. You have to keep in your mind. I think I remember I told last time, some years ago, I told here, you must prepare, you must write down how you're going to die. When you die, how you want to die. What Dharma practice, you should prepare, because just can happen any time. This year, this month, this week, tomorrow, today, anytime can happen. This body is like machine. According to karma, I don't know how long you have. Never sure. It's like machine, never sure. You can't make it to not die forever. You see, without ceasing the delusion karma, exercising the wisdom, directly perceiving emptiness. Without this, you can't. There's nothing you can do. You follow under the control of delusion karma. You see, without choice, without wisdom, directly perceiving emptiness, no way. Which is the seed of delusion karma, no way. So, there is, yes, but then it's up to you. I say, what you able to generate the path or not. So, what was saying? Yeah. So as soon as anyway, while I'm talking, I forget. So what his son said, best to die, with the Bodhicitta to die is best. I remember some years ago I told everybody to write down how you're going to die, how you want to die. It's very important to write down how you want to do. I think I might have mentioned, I don't know, I might have mentioned what you think, how to do. May have mentioned, I'm not sure. Yeah. Or here or Kachen, I don't remember, somewhere. I think here I must mention. Does anybody remember? Some years ago, here. I think before Lama Chapa. Huh?
You gave some teaching also at the Sangha you also spoke about.
Sangha.
The Sangha you also said about
And yeah, I think I remember some mention, I did mention, yes, we should write down, should prepare. I said, very important. So the most important, most critical life, never think, never think, never think. You ignore all the time. Doesn't help. When it comes, doesn't help. You cheat yourself completely from beginningless effort. And now human being, that's all incredible. Always ignore, you never think of your death, the most critical life. Oh, this is cheat, it's good. This cheat, you cheat yourself totally. So, for example, project, how to build a house, how to build a house. I mean, other things, you have so many plans, so many plans. How to do this, how to do that, but your own death, most critical of your life, never ignored, never think, and ignore, never think. Doesn't help. Cheat yourself completely. That one you need to plan. That's the most important. You need to plan for that. Yeah, in your diarrhea book, or in the diarrhea book, maybe you don't understand by other people, so then maybe you have another book, you keep your secret things, and write the gold. So, very important. So, I think some years ago I mentioned here, very, very important how you want to do. You see. So, you try to do that. You try to, whenever you think you're dying, try to do that. Try to hold that. So, you see, yeah. So that's very strange. Life is very strange. The most important thing is if you didn't make Dharma, people, you see, they have to ignore the death because they don't know what to do. They don't know when that happens, they don't know what to do, so they ignore, they don't think. Even though they see hospital, every day people dying, or every day you do operation, or even you're doing service in cemetery, but you never think of your death. You never think of your death. So never plan. Yeah. Yes, I should stop there to remind and stop. Gyaltshen 좀 제비 Bodhicharyavatara 디노 어떻게 자체스웨. Then you see, best way to be born in Pure Land, Bodhicitta. Yes. See, to receive perfectly in human body, again, should practice Dharma, to develop more realization, should be more sentiment, Bodhicitta. have to know. You have to tell your mind. Stubborn mind, you see. Ignorant mind. So you have to tell. Bodhicitta junjevi dudichan diyino. Then Dove uwa sebayi misiteyan diyino. So which eliminate the poverty of sentient being, which eliminate poverty of the sentient being, transmigrate being. Dove uwa sebayi misiteyan Bodhicitta, you see, misite unceasing treasure. Bodhicitta is unceasing treasure. Oh, that, you see, when you practice bodhicitta, you see, you see, you eliminate poverty of sentiments, poverty of Dharma. Dharma, understand Dharma knowledge, realize poverty of Dharma, and external poverty. You cause, when you practice bodhicitta, you eliminate poverty of sentient beings. So, so good. Then, Misitejan, this is the unceasing treasure, bodhicitta. Wow, when you practice bodhicitta, wow. So good, wow. Simple, beneficent, Misitejan. Then, then that which pacifies the sicknesses of the transmigrant beings is the best medicine is bodhicitta. Best medicine is bodhicitta. You see, Pratt has many stories. Yeah, I asked him to make a book. All those people recovered. By Tonglen, many recovered. They pay cancer. By Tonglen, treating other symptoms, cancer, suffering to oneself. Then give also happiness, marriage, everything to sentiments. So, that meditations, and then so there are many people who recovered cancer. Also, it's even just myself, what I forget. So they happened, you see. So, you see, so when you experience sicknesses, you experience for all the sentient beings. You experience sicknesses of all the sentient beings on you. When you experience sicknesses, cancer or anything, you experience all the sentient beings as sicknesses, the cancer, anything. Experience for them, and then let them to be free. Let them to be free from sicknesses, sufferings, and the causes of it, and be enlightened. You see? So like that, you pray. I'll mention again when I talk to the still I didn't finish teaching to Russians and the thought transmission there. So nearly to start to finish. So they got you. I'm difficult to remember name. Chöje go sangba, chöje go sangba. Great Lama. He voluntarily took the so many lies. 3 times he was about to pass away. He gave up himself to many lies. 3 times I must be passed away. He voluntarily, practice Bodhicitta, the Donglen or he give himself to the sentient being. So he never accept a monastery or organization, never. And never liked particularly his qualities like that. So then monasteries or organizations, the attachment, you see, subject to attachment, then it doesn't become dharma, it becomes ordered activity. You understand? It looks like dharma, but if you examine well, difficult to become dharma. Really, bodhicitta becomes subject to activity or attachment, So that's very against it to the organization, dharma, monastery, suicide, like that. But incredible benefit for sentiment to Sangha. So his advice is, I say, if whatever relationship problem or whatever problem you have, sicknesses, then you say, by my experience, this, then may all the sentient beings, so if you have sicknesses, then may all the sentient sicknesses, and they're suffering the negative karma department completely pacified, and pacified, then achieving enlightenment. Achieving enlightenment, I added on that, all that. So maybe more happier. So achieving enlightenment. So you recite like Om Mani Padme, instead of that, like that, then you pray this by my sickness, if sickness, and by my this problem, whatever. It's been this, then may all the sentient beings, sickness or the suffering, and the cause of suffering, the karma be pacified immediately and achieving enlightenment. So you just go over like repeat over and over, like I said, Om Mani Padme. But so fantastic, so good, fantastic. So you see, so your sickness as it was benefit for all the sentient beings. So what is toothache, what is cancer, all the sickness, whether it's curable sickness or uncurable sickness, whatever. The benefit of numberless sentiments, 67 sentiments, all the sentiments, So you see, all the expenses to recover your sickness, then so much expenses on that. So you think this, when you think this is for the sentient being, this is for the sentient being, for you to work for sentient being. So you see, having treatment for you. So when you change instead of thinking, I know, then others, or numberless beings, you see, sentient beings. So when you do that, you see, to benefit sentient beings, cause happiness, to that they have treatment. So no matter how much expenses your cost, because you spend money, so it's for the sentient being. It's not only self-centered, it's not you, no, it's numberless sentient beings to help. So how much you spend money is for the sentient beings. You understand? Now you understand? So you see, numberless sentient beings you are spending. Yeah, how many $1,000, $1 million, how much you spend? Also for the numberless sentient beings to benefit your life. You understand? So benefit is unbelievable. Every expense is so merits you collect. So like that. All the kasa. As I gave example to my own tiny, just to help you, or nothing much, but just to help you to get some example with it. So that keep in mind, best thing when you're sick and pacified, the narrow sicknesses of the transmigrant beings. This is the best medicine. Bodhicitta is the best medicine. You understand? Keep in mind. So whenever they life problem, remember this. What is best? You understand? Then the next one I don't. I think the sentient beings are next word I blocked, it is not easy to remember. Who are crossing the samsara. So you see, the Bodhicitta is like, so difficult, so hard, so hot. You carry the load, heavy load, so difficult, Then you see, you get tree, the shade, because of tree, so you can take rest. Bodhicitta is like that. Giving pleasure, peace, give pleasure. The word I don't remember exactly. So, Silam caption toy. Silam caption toy. So before remember anything is incurable, remember Bodhicitta best in your life. It brings you to enlightenment, frees you from samsara, ocean of samsara. So what else do you need? It's more important than medicine. Even medicine recovery, that doesn't mean you never get sick at all for all your life. No. Bodhicitta, that's that. You understand? Free from samsara, achieving enlightenment, see? Bodhicitta does that. It helps. None of this life. All the life in achieving enlightenment. Bodhicitta helps. Even the medicine recover, but if somebody recover the cancer, again they get sick, again, so they get karma. So Bodhicitta purifies karma best. You understand? But whatever cancer, whatever, keep in the mind, Bodhicitta blasting practice. You understand? Don't practice. You understand? Oh, then great. Yeah. Oh, I finish. So, still touching the way. Still, so in the path to samsara, and champing to wandering so tight, the way, doing another, so this Buddhist like that, where they take rest in a tree, doing another, the Buddhist that would take rest, and the tree is a shed. Giving release from, so much tiredness of the self. So I'm touching the way you do another judging. And the Nyamon don't say we sing it our showering. The sentence means does in transmigration, Nyamo delusions, eliminating, drawing Nyamo, don't say which eliminates. Transmigration brings suffering, delusion, suffering, drawing Nyamo, don't say, sing it our showering. So the Bodhicitta is sing it out, the mind moon rising. The Bodhicitta is mind moon, sun, moon rising. Sing it out, showering. Say, then, Yeshe Rabita. Yeshe Rabita Jiji Nima Chenmo. The extremely purifying this transmigration brings ignorance. Yeshe Rabita, the ignorance, the Rabita. The Kasari. I have a word but now forgotten. I did translate one. I do have English word, but now I don't remember. Rabri the Kasari. Hallucinated view, I think. Hallucinated view. Purifying the transmigration brings ignorance. The hallucinated hallucinated view. So the Jijin is a springtime. Springtime, everything starts to grow. The sun rises, that makes everything to grow. So great sun. So springtime, great sun, that makes everything grow. Bodhicitta is, that dispelled the ignorance of sentiment. How that's so? So the eliminate the hallucinant appearance. Jijini Machambu, Tenikatore, Jijini Machambu in Tenikatore de Chun, the marketing with Chewy. Oh, Tanjo Masul, or Tanjo Masovale, marketing with Twain. Tanjo Masovale, by turning the Holy Dharma, the milk, Tanjoma, but turning that, turning that, like you churn and put it butter, you know, by turning Holy Dharma butter, and then as a so when the essence of butter it is produced. Tanjoma so what the Maginigu twine. The Maginigu the essence of butter is it produced. Maginigu twine. Tanjoma so what the Maginigu twine. See? Or next one. As the Jamba Sibel Amjishing, so the guest of the Transcendental Beings, who are running in the path to samsara. Then they will on the Java who wants to enjoy the happy path. They will on the Java. Then this is you are bringing them to sublime happiness enlightenment. What is the word after that? Then this way bring to enlightenment, then I satisfy all the sentiments. By bringing them to enlightenment, then you satisfy your the guest, the great guest, there's the sentient being, the transmigratory beings, I satisfy them. Then what else? Then? By making this offering, then I bring in the presence of Buddha. Then I bring the draw the transcendental beings to enlightenment. I embodied them to the guest to bring to enlightenment. Therefore, suras, asuras, and all the transcendental beings be happy. Gyaltshen. So his own this just tells that much. So therefore, his own says even beginning of the teaching. Even the beginning of the teaching, Hector throw him out to the interference. He doesn't think he needs. So he's everyone kind of not interfering. So everything's there happening, not interfering. So doesn't need to the Hector. So he didn't Hector and Buddhgaya, but he told Kachen Chiba and ex-Kachen Chiba they must do Hector, but he didn't do Hector. So things like that. Okay. So you are bringing the sentiments, embodying the dream. So be happy. All the sentiments, suras, asuras, all brings be happy. So it tells many times that. Okay. Thank you very much.
Sashi Pugi Jushi Mito Tram Rira Ninji Nindi Gembandi Sange Shintu Mite Uwai Chukun Namda Shingan Zopa Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niyana